Hello, some sort of a thunderstorm, dry thunderstorm situation going on out there, but we're going to just pretend that we don't see that right now, okay? Happy Thursday. This is Lisa Harden. I'm coming to you live from the Stamping Zoo in an iffy Boise, Idaho. I'm fine with storms, and it's not blazing hot right now, so it's all good. Um, we still have the air conditioner on because let's not be crazy, okay? As you're coming in, please say hello so I know I am not crafting completely alone. Oh my goodness. I have bedhead. It doesn't look a lot different from any time else, right? I love it. You can get away with that with a big curly mess of hair. I laid down with the dogs for about 20 minutes, so um, my peepers just needed a little rest. And then, of course, the dogs were like, "How dare you, ma'am? How dare you move?" We were all settled in. Cash had already thrown a fit because Tango was in there. And then finally, everyone settled down. And then I got up in 20 minutes. Hello, everybody. Roz, you were the first one on. How are you, my friend? I hope you're doing good. And there's Mary Ellen from Montana and Lori. Mary Ellen, did you go to California? Um, did you go to California this year? I think you did, but probably you come home when it gets too hot. Um, just guessing. Anyway, it's nice to see you, and thank you so much for sharing, Lori. And Roz shared too. Thank you so much, and I'm sure Mary Ellen will as well. And so, are we having a good week so far? It is Friday Eve here at the zoo, and I am going to be taking the morning off tomorrow. I'm going in the afternoon. We do have some stuff we're doing, but imagine that at work. We have some stuff we're doing, but I'm going to take the morning off because I have been missing working in my yard. I don't have any huge projects, but the other day I dug out a shrub that had died because of a water malfunction. And I was kind of jonesing then. I was like, I need to be out here fine tuning everything. Hello, Anne Surratt from Nova Scotia. Hello. Wow, Nova Scotia is someplace that I'm really curious about. I would like to come up there. And hello, Sherry. There she is. She's on time. She popped in, midway last time. I was looking at all of your comments from last week, and Sherry was apologizing for coming in late. That's okay. You come and go as you like, but I'm always happy to see you, and I hope you're doing good. Oh, you were there November through January. Well, that would be a good idea. Good idea. Okay, that makes more sense. And then you come north when it gets a little hotter. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And I know it's just, well, hi, Madison. How are you doing? Oh my gosh. So, um, what was I going to say? Oh, I was going to tell you something really exciting. The digital copy of the new holiday catalog went live to demonstrators yesterday. And we were having quite a conversation, weren't we, Madison? So everybody like regrouped via text. We should have met via Skype, but we didn't. I was working here. I was sending out emails to Recipe Club and all that stuff. And then when I got back on, they had really gone down another path, had nothing to do with the catalog, but it was hilarious. And so, anyway, everybody was having a good night. But one thing we all agreed on, we need second and third jobs, everybody, because the new catalog and exclusives going live to customers in the beginning of September. Watch out. Okay? Like, I love this time in Stampin' Up. I don't recall a time where we've had so many things to play with and so many things coming down the path and so many things on the last chance list. I mean, we just have the world is our oyster, right? So thank you, Stampin' Up, for giving me more ideas and more choices than I have time for. And I am in Boise, Idaho. So I'm I'm a Southerner to you. That's too funny. Anyway, yes, I am. I'm over here in Boise, Idaho. Um, kind of Pacific Northwest, but we're landlocked. We just like to call ourselves Pacific Northwest. But yeah, we're stuck in the middle between Washington and the Dakotas. No, Washington and Montana, and then the Dakotas. So, we border British Columbia just a little bit. Yeah. Okay, everyone. So we're going to play with something tonight that I have been having a hard time with. It was the first thing that I wanted in the catalog, and I really haven't gotten my hands around what I wanted to do with it until now. Okay, so I will show you that in just a minute. Again, I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. One of the things that means is that I sell all the beautiful products that I'll be using tonight and thousands more. If you would ever like to shop with me, I would so appreciate it. I love taking care of my customers. You can purchase the products direct from me at thestampingzoo.com. Hit the Shop Now tab. And while you're over there, you can also peruse my events and classes. I give both online and in-person classes. And boy, I have some fun things coming down in the next 6 weeks for sure. We will talk about that and so much more tonight at Stampin' Chat, okay? So you guys just have fun chatting. I'll butt into your conversations now and then. I won't know what's going on, but I will be here crafting, okay? Why don't I point you down on that note, and let's see here. Oh, maybe I'll take a peek every now and then, but if I get too crazy, then I'll take my face off. You know, I'm just a little animated character in the corner here. Okay, so beautiful annual catalog. The products that I'm going to feature tonight are from the annual catalog. And without further ado, Gallery Blooms is back in stock. These dies have been out, I don't know, for a month or so. They are back in stock. Okay, and so with that, you can purchase this bundle. And when you do purchase this as a bundle, you save 10% off of the separate pricing for those two items. And along with that, I'm going to feature products from Beautiful Gallery, more specifically that paper. Oh, the paper. I mean, it's too much. It was kind of too much. Played a little mind game with me. I wouldn't say it intimidated me, but I did not know where to start with the paper because you know what? I didn't want to do anything to it. You can't really improve upon it, but I have altered it. Okay, I finally dug into it, and I think I just needed to slice and dice, and then I was like, okay, all right, I can do this. So we'll see. You can be the judge, or maybe you'll love it, maybe you won't. But I'm going to give you some ideas to use the Beautiful Gallery Designer Series paper, and more products. Okay, so it starts on page 52 of your primer / annual catalog, and goes on for a couple of pages. This is what I call a super suite. Has 2 bundles associated with it. We will bring some of these sentiments in, and it has an embossing folder. It has some embellishments. It has ribbon. Is this the beige ribbon? Yes, it is. Basic beige, classic ribbon. And then these are all the papers. They're so beautiful. Hey, Sue. Oh, well, you're welcome. And thank you for being here. Okay, so, oh my gosh, look, it just goes on and on. You could, if you wanted anything, if you wanted products for 3D projects, this paper just goes on and on. So it's inspiration is, according to the concept artist that created it, it was to give you inspiration of what might be on a gallery wall in your home. Well, I'm not this classy. Okay, let's just throw it out there. But I see these as very easily as being things you might see on a gallery wall in a museum. All right. Lots of inspiration, lots of different, sorry, wardrobe malfunction there. Lots of inspiration, lots of different patterns, and just everything. Oh my gosh, look at that. I have played with this. We have created at Stamp Camp, my in-person class here at the house, but we didn't really manipulate the paper that much. So the good news is I did, KZ. I told you you should wait because you have a few days to decide if you're going to feel better. And so anyway, I did get your message. I was having some emails were getting hung up in my inbox or outbox. And so I thought that I was emailing all of you last week, and I was not. Okay, so I apologize. Okay, so the paper 165196, but you can just look it up by typing in Beautiful Gallery into the search bar. I will not name all of the papers, the colors, because there are so many. Okay, but there are 4 designs. That's not right. There are 4 sheets of each design, and each design is 2-sided. All right, but as you see, these are the front page of the design. They're not necessarily what you would think of as things you're going to slice and dice and cut up, right? And so that's what was challenging me, because of course I could make a 6x6 card, but to go further with it and cut it down to our, A4 4¼ by 5½ card was really, really just stumping me. I didn't know what to do, but wait until you see what I did. As I said, it's kind of like, I don't know, you may love it or not. Look at this, though. You could just put that in a little frame, and this, I'm in love with this one, this pastoral. I think there's even a little boat. Yes, there is. I haven't missed any details. This house, can you just can get lost in all of these patterns. And so if you have a project where you just need to make beautiful, simple cards with a card front, a sentiment, maybe some ribbon, this is your paper. Okay, and I am going to try and talk you into chopping it up. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I'm so sorry to hear that, KZ, and you just take care of yourself. We'll take you off the list for that time. This time it's totally fine. This has kind of an Asian flair, but then it has the colors of the other papers. So as usual, everything kind of coordinates, but is definitely not simplistically matchy-matchy, right? But yes, how do you cut into these main papers? Because they're just a full scene. This one's gorgeous. And I have worked with this before, and I have shown you how to use those Gallery Bloom dies. One of the dies is 3 separate pieces, and it has some framing, and it makes it very easy to take these and kind of make a, I don't know, eclipse card with the frame. But that is what the paper looks like. All right. So as I said, I immediately bought 2 packs. I saw this previewed at On Stage, and it was just, we were all gaga, and for good reason. Okay. I'm also going to bring in the Circle of Season dies. This is a little add-on pack of dies that you can purchase if you're a current Paper Pumpkin subscriber. And they have been giving us the option to purchase a little die set every quarter. This is for June, July, and August. Is that right? July, August, September. That's what I said. 3rd quarter. And I'm going to use it tonight because we're going to do very little to the paper, but we're still going to put some sentiments on it and things. Okay? So before I jump into that, I want you to remember that I will be posting the measurements for last week's unfold card in my email that's going to go out tomorrow morning. It's a draft. It's drafted. It's all ready. I just thought I'd hold off on it just in case anybody else wants to sign up to receive this printable. Okay? It'll be going out in my email tomorrow. So if you haven't already and you would like this and you want to know all about the zoo news, simply go down into the links of this description, and there is a link there that asks if you would like to receive the zoo news. Okay? And then this was the other card we made. Again, these, it's called Peaceful Garden, and these products are also going to be in the new September to December holiday catalog. Okay? The holiday catalog, so as I mentioned, the digital version went live to demonstrators last night. Then we get to pre-order on August 5th. Oh my gosh. Then customers can order on September 5th. I think it's the 5th. Might be, well, I think it is. Let's just go with that. The first week of September. Okay? But at any time after August 5th, if you want to sign up to receive a starter kit, then you get all sorts of products. You can get all sorts of base products, but you can also shop just like we do in the pre-order. And so if you want to start shopping for the holidays and purchasing product at least a month early, then join me. Join me and my kooky cast of teammates from the zoo crew. Okay, they're pretty fun. And so please keep that in mind. And again, the link is down in the description, or you can just pop on over to the zoo or the stampinzoo.com and hit the Join My Team tab. Okay, over there you can also see the events by quarter. There is a tab that's either says third quarter or it says July, August, September. Anyway, if you are on a mobile device, you may have to hit the three little dots that show up over on the right-hand side to see all of the tabs. But there's lots of good information over there for you. You can find out all about me. You can see my roommates. And it's just the general meeting place for all things Stampin' Zoo. Okay? All right, so let's look at what I got, what I pulled. I decided to use this paper. I mean, look at it. Misty Moonlight, Secret Sea, Peach Pie, Calypso Coral. Then this one, I thought, this is tricky. This has been tricky because I didn't, what do you do to it? This one, which I'm not going to work, I worked on it, this one, and made it in advance because we definitely don't have time to make 4 cards because if you've been around here. And then this one, same thing. Like, what do you do to it? Do you just make a 6x6 card? Totally fine. But I'm not really a 6x6 card person because then I have to go find a 6x6 envelope. And so I thought, what can I do to this thing? Well, I'll show you what I did to it. And I mean, the backs of the papers are beautiful too. But I was focusing on the A side, if you will. Yes, there is lots of pretty stuff in the mini KZ, and I'm so sorry you are suffering a bit, but we're all thinking of you, and I know you said you were on the right medicine, so that is good. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, and who else? Hi, Kim. She's done with dinner, so now she can sit and enjoy. Kim's on my team, too. I love Kim. She's a fun little gal, and makes a heck of a card. She does. Okay, here are the pieces and parts. Guess what I did? I chopped the heck out of that paper. I chopped it up. I didn't start chopping it up initially. I just kept going. Okay, so I have an idea. Look though. I just was like, well, I guess since I'm avoiding it, maybe I should just do it. Right? What I was stuck on was just trying to trim them down to a card front. That's what was in my mind. And then I realized, nope, you're going to have to either jump into this as you normally do, slicing and dicing, or just leave them alone and use them for card fronts. And I was like, well, I like to slice and I like to dice. So here's what we have. I have a basic beige card base for you, okay, 4¼ by 11, scored at 5½. And then I made a card front, 4¼ by 5½ using the embossing folder that's included in that super sweet. I believe it's called Damask or something Damask. Anyway, again, all these words, you can just look them up. If you look up Beautiful Gallery, if you go to thestampinzoo.com, hit the Shop Now tab. If you pull up Beautiful Gallery, it will show you all of these products. And okay, so here's what I was thinking, and I got this idea from a template that I saw in the new catalog. And so, let's see, I was thinking, this is actually the back of the paper because remember, I chopped it. So it's like a 2" by 6" piece. And I was thinking of bringing this in here. And then I made 2 squares, 2 inches, and 2 more squares, 1¾ inches. Because that's kind of what this picture did. It didn't look like this, but this is kind of what the template does. And templates are fun because we can play with all the different pieces and parts and just then vary them a lot, right? Okay, so they had, let's see, they had a square back behind the little squares, but we're just going to do this strip. And then they had the squares staggered. So let's see, I've got to bring this one down. And then this one needs to come down. Then I actually think they turned them kind of sideways, but I don't know that I want to do that. We don't have a lot of room, but we have enough to make it kind of different. Okay, it's like an abstract version of the full sheet, isn't it? Okay, so this is how it starts. And I got my paper trimmer out and that's karate moves. I did karate moves on it. And then I did this. These we're going to use on the inside of the card, okay? So that's really all I'm doing. I'm going to just, and I mean, I can't believe I didn't lead with this. Hello. Liquid glue's back in the house. I have 6, and 4 are coming in the next order. I don't know why I didn't buy more, but I will work on getting back up to like 20. That's where I like to be, about 20 with the liquid glue. And I was down to 0 last week. And so in honor of it being back in the house, I will try and use it on every single piece today. I don't know. It might work. We'll see. I'm just kind of teasing about that, but oh, I was very happy when that got back in here. Okay, so this, I didn't leave any type of a border around it. I wanted the full card front to just be this embossed damask print. I think it's gorgeous, and I love that they paired it with all of these really detailed pictures because it's busy, but not too busy, right? Okay, now I am going to, I think I'm going to use some Seal Plus on this. I'm going to use some Seal Plus, and I know it's too long, but as I usually tell you, when I'm running something edge to edge, I like to, let me put this up. It's really dark out there. I like to make sure that it's going to run edge to edge, and then here, let me put it on my grid. And sometimes this makes it more confusing to me. That's great. So So I used Seal Plus because I was putting this onto an embossed piece of cardstock. And, oh yeah, we're kicking up some wind now. Bring on the rain. Don't leave us hanging. And so, who has the beautiful hello, Laura. Who has the beautiful gallery products or the paper in particular? And what have you been doing with it, if anything? I would love to know. If Deborah has it, she's been using it because Deborah is an amazing, she's amazing at productivity. She's always cranking out cards. So Deborah may have used this paper. Oh, I just thought of something else we could do too. We could pop one of these squares up on dimensionals. Just one. Okay, and then this doesn't, how can I get this to work? They're pretty close to, let's see, let's bring that one down. Can I do that? It's plays with my mind a little bit. I don't want them to match up. You know what I mean? Like this probably was cut. See it? It continues. I don't want it to match up like that in this case. I want it to go all sorts of different directions. Backed. Oh no, that looks like the same flower. This is difficult. Let's have this go sideways. And then let's have this go this way. I guess there's probably no wrong way to do this, but we're going to try to make it look just a little off. There. Okay, and there. And then one of them is going to get popped up on dimensionals. I'm bringing in this temporary hold tape, right? And grabbing all four. Okay, I want those to stick together so I can lay them all down. And then I'll bring in the dimensionals on one of them. Oh, liquid glue, where have you been? You know I had to put an expedited order in. Yep, I did it. I actually did that because it was free shipping. And so I only had to pay for the expedited part. So nice, Stampin' Up. I love that. What? Mary Ellen? Tornado in central Montana? Touchdown just a bit ago. Well, I'm sure this has something to do with that. You know, it's all kind of connected. But I don't think we're going to have a tornado here. Now, I don't know. I'm sure central Montana didn't think they were going to have a tornado either. Okay, so we're bringing this back in. See, we've kind of just made it one big element. Much more helpful. I mean, much more easy. Helpful. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. I'm new here. Okay, and then peel that off. Should come off. No biggie. It's kind of fun and random. Right. Okay. And I like it. I like it. And then I thought I cut a piece of paper for the insert. But I must have cut into it or did something else with it. That's very possible. I have a piece of basic beige that I'm going to put in the inside too. Or let's do vanilla. It's very vanilla-ish, isn't it? I used vanilla on a couple of the other cards too. So let's do 4 by 5 1/4, if I do recall. Puppies went to the hair salon today. They look so cute. my kids got all the looks in this family, I tell you. And they look good. I can't believe I sent them to the groomers without giving them their lunch. What a horrible mom. You know, they're used to eating lunch and dinner. But I forgot. I was working back here, and then it was time to take them. They had to go at 11, so and then they were sniffing around, eating kibble when they got home. Like, look how sad we are. Okay, I took this. It's 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, and then I put a score mark at 2 because I have these goofy little squares. Look at the squares. Aren't they adorable? And then we're going to alternate them. I'm going to put one in the middle and then work out. And so the ones on the edge, they may not, they may end up just having to be trimmed. But I thought, okay, since I'm doing this weird little pattern thing, that I should start in the middle and work out. And again, I am not trying to get the pattern to line up. I do that on a future card, but not on this card. Okay? Oh my gosh, I know. They smell so good, and they, you know, my little guys have like allergies, and so even though I take good care of them, I think they still itch and stuff, and they're like not itching. They're like, oh, relief. We're fine. Now that'll start again soon. But not right now. Okay, now I'm just picking. These were only 3/4 of an inch. Okay, and so again, I just grabbed. Oh, look, we are going to luck out. Wait, wait, wait. Oh, that one got cockeyed on me, and thank goodness I used the liquid glue. Yes, poor Cash. He has to kind of get, well, walked / drug into the groomers. He's not a super fan. Oh, dang it. This one's a little short. Oh, well. It's handmade. Yeah, he's not all for it. Tango's the dumber of the two. And so he's just like, oh, yes, I'm going to go with the nice lady. He doesn't, I know he knows. I know he remembers, but he's a little less freaked out by it. Cash is like, go ahead, take the brown one. I'll stay with mommy. Okay, that's kind of a fun little insert, right? I think it is. And again, the patterns are not matching up on purpose. If you are tuning in late, please don't think that I have lost my mind. Not for that reason, anyway. Okay. Oh, how beautiful. I mean, come on. That's pretty good. Sometimes when you just start chopping, you come up with a kind of a cute idea. Okay, now, if you were like being really kooky and crazy, you could cut 3/4 inch squares and do an entire card front like that. I am not that kooky, or I am that kooky, but you know, I have a long list of things to do. So we're not doing that. But I do want to see about, I don't want to put the ribbon, well, maybe we want to put the ribbon on it. Let me see here. That ribbon, I like an excuse to use that ribbon. It's really quite gorgeous. It is fancier than me, that's for sure. Where did it go? Basic beige. Well, it's sitting back here. That's weird. Somebody put it away. Weirdo. All right. I think let's tie this around the spine. I'm also going to show you a trick that I learned from somebody else, another demonstrator, because you know, I watch the important people, and this little trick is from one of my faves. Her name is Sherry Stokovich. Sherry's Cards. And please don't go running over there this moment. Just stick with me so I can show you the trick I really like. And then you're welcome to go running over there later, right? But you probably already know her. But she did this really cool little trick with glycerin and Wink of Stella. And gosh, I was tying such pretty bows earlier today. Anyway, she does this trick with Wink of Stella and glycerin, and we're doing it. Tonight is the night. Okay, let me take a moment with that again and see if I can get this a little bit neater. Right. Better. Okay. I do want it to kind of go north-south here for us. You come here, mister. Oh, it's going to catch itself. Okay, there we go. Snips. Hey, Corinne. How's it going? I'm also giving away the little llama pouch tonight. If you shared last week's video, you have a chance to win this pouch and 2 llama pins. Oh, they're so cute. So thank you for sharing. Some of you share each and every week, and I thank you so much for that, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. I see you. I see you guys sharing each and every week. So nice of you. Okay, let's see. Do I want to try this trick? What was this from? Oh, it's that paper. Do I want to try this trick on this card? Let's get our sentiment, and then I'll decide. I'm thinking I have just a couple little die cuts from More Messages, the More Messages die. But I almost want a circle. Let's see. I might bring in the Circle of Season dies. Oh, that's too large. No, that's for the next card. But it's okay because we have other circles from Stylish Shapes. Okay, the shapes that I had in my hand, the More Messages, that's from this die cut, which has a stamp. You know, it's one stamp and then one die cut, and then you get 14 or 15 sentiments all together. But you can also just strategically place your cardstock with the die and then just cut out 4 or 5 pieces at one time. All right, so let's see here. Hello, it's getting crazy out there. If I were going to be a sentiment on this thing, I don't know. It's like, I don't think it's going to have a sentiment, you guys. I think it's good the way it is. Because I think I'm just going to junk it up. If I keep going, we're going to leave it. All right? It's a beautiful card to write a little bit of a longer note in it with a friend. And okay, let's mix up this, witch's brew concoction that Sherry uses on a lot of her cards. And I don't know if it's going to stain this thing or if it's ever going to come off, but we're going to give it a go. Okay, you're going to need vegetable glycerin. I got this on Amazon. I was reading Casey's comment. It says, find the words first. And I thought, maybe she's talking to me about the way I'm speaking right now. And then I realized, no, she's talking about the sentiment. Okay. That's why I shouldn't read comments, because I do get a little, off track. We're going to take a Wink of Stella. Now, the way Sherry did this was she emptied a Wink of Stella into a bunch of glycerin and then poured it into a bunch of little containers. But I don't have a bunch of little containers right now. So we're going to take some of this glycerin and then we're just going to put some drops of Wink of Stella in it. And there's not like a, recipe of 20 drops per whatever. So we're just going to try it. Okay. And And so if you want to get a fair amount of Stella out, you just push the barrel, and let me see, this one or this one. One of them felt heavier to me. I think it's this one. So I'm going to try and let you see. Oh, I don't think it's that one. I think that one is almost dry. Yeah, I should have known that. Okay, so when you push on this, it starts to come out the barrel. Oh my goodness, this one's sounding dry too. I've been loving on the Wink of Stella. Okay, you can see it there though, yes? Okay. And then let's see what happens. Now I'm using, this is stained, all right, but it was my lightly, it was the one that was stained the lightest. And I rubbed it onto grid paper and it didn't do anything. So now we got to mix this up. So it's like the shimmery glycerin, okay? I almost think we need some more Wink of Stella. I need to go get a new Wink of Stella. I think I have one sitting over there, but in any case, I'll be buying one if I like this. And we apply this directly to the paper. This is what Sherry does, so this is what we're going to do. And I'm going to apply it to this square that we put up on dimensionals. And I think that it temporarily darkens the paper a little bit, but then you're left with this like light shimmer. You can see it. Oh yeah, you can see it on camera. And so it's just like one little way to make that pop out, plus the dimensionals. Isn't it fun? I don't want to do it to everything. I want to just do it to one. And this card basically could be a portrait or a landscape. If I was redoing this, honestly, I would bring this down a little bit, but for some reason I didn't. Okay, no big. Okay, and also, so we're going to set that aside. I think, well, I want to touch it. Oh, it seems, yeah, okay, watch. All right, so it's not, it might be coming off a little bit, but it's not really coming off. And I bet when I let it just sit there, isn't it great? Oh, it's so beautiful. Well, hello, Leslie. Leslie, I've been missing you. I hope you're doing good. She says, hi, Evertone, and that means everyone. That's what they say in Australia. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's make a little more. Okay, I can see why she makes it in a big bottle now. It's addicting. Okay, so I'm going to put some more Stella and then a couple drops more of the glycerin. Okay, again, and this, you know, glycerin is often like the first ingredient in lotions. So it's done nothing for me except made it nicer. And you probably should commit one brush to this concoction, whatever she calls it. I don't know. I think she calls it shimmer something or other, which is a great name, right? We're going to call it Sherry's Concoction. And we're going to take a little break in the beautiful gallery cards. And I'm going to show you some cards from a sleeper set, the Rustic Centerpiece. Now, this is in the annual catalog. Just 3 stamps on cling. And these were the cards that we made in my in color kit or in color class. So every month for 5 months, when the new colors come out, I send out all the products from one of the colors. Plus they get card kits to make 4 cards. And of course I try to feature the color. This month was dun, da, 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 Darling Duckling. Okay. I even did my nails in the honor. And then we just did some different techniques with different products. And there's some embossing, of course, some blends, different dyes. This Stella, or this tree is all Stellaed. It's probably why my Wink of Stella is empty. And then this, of course, is kind of a spotlight type card. So anyway, please keep that in mind. I think it makes beautiful Christmas cards. This paper behind it is called Need for Tweed. It's some crazy patterns, But when you just use it as background, then I think it looks beautiful. Or use it as the main focal point. You do you. But anyway, I love this stamp set. It's really fun. And as I was mentioning in my videos, now I'm a little obsessed, and I would like this, I would like someone to recreate this for me. Even though don't, um, I don't collect reindeer. I only collect snowmen at this point in my life. But I might be willing, because that's a pretty cute reindeer. So again, rustic centerpiece. It is, while we're here, 166186. All right. 3 big stamps, as you saw. They are, you don't have to group a bunch of them together, and you can use all of our great shapes. This tree is like 4 1/4, 4 and 1, 2, 3/8 by, at its widest, 2 3/8. So it's a really nice, easy way to make a stunning card. And if you like to color, but not a ton, you really don't have to color a lot, because most of this is ink drawn. So, okay, let's take a look at, let's see, we just kind of did a green card, so let's do this card, okay? Secret Sea, Peach Pie. We're going to use more of this glimmer. And so I certainly don't want to leave that out. Cassie, it's okay. Oh, brother. We've got somebody coming in now. We are going to use this. We're just going to put it straight onto this designer series paper. But here's what I was thinking. So I cut the front panel out, and then you get a lot of 2-inch strips with a 6x6 paper. At least I do as a card maker. And so I thought, I'm going to take those 2-inch strips and I'm going to put them in here, either off to the side like this. Okay, and I'm just going to, then I'll trim off the excess, and that's going to be like a really easy way to get the most out of my paper. Look at that combination. My gosh, it's gorgeous. Okay, let's take this thing. Let's go for it. And so I have seen Sherry use this concoction on fibers and on all the papers. Probably not on foils, but why would you? Okay, so it's just a cool, you can see it. I love that you can see it. It does darken the paper, and of course it's not water, but it is a liquid that you're putting on your paper. So I don't think, I'm brand new to this as of tonight, but I don't think you're supposed to like saturate it. Okay, and so again, it just like intensified the colors and then added, you can't see it as well as I can, but when you do it for yourself, you will see it. It's just got this light. Yeah, it's not showing that much. Trust me. Sometimes you have to just trust me. This looks like a tapestry though, doesn't it? Oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, glycerin. It just looks like this. Now solutions. Just type in vegetable glycerin. A bunch of things will come up. This is only 4 ounces. If I was going to make it for a class, which now that I can see that I really like it, I may do that for one of my events. I'd get a larger bottle. But 4 ounces, it's probably pretty good. Okay, now I am going to bring the chamois in and wipe this up, because I don't necessarily want it on the other cardstocks. I just want it on the paper, the DSP. All right. And then, see, and then you get like this little, oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so I am going to put this into the card. Oh yeah, we're having a good time. There's no rain though, dang it. Bring it on. If we're gonna go through all this, we want some rain. Okay, I'm not gonna put the insert in yet because I don't remember what my big idea was for a sentiment on this. I feel like I had one. but I had so many ideas going through my brain on this stuff. Yeah, that's good stuff. Here we go. You can kind of see it now. And so I cut a little mat of peach pie to really make that pop. You could also use the Calypso Coral, but I wanted to brighten it up. And so I chose the lightest color. I think I'm going to use tape on that. Let's see. I'm assuming it feels okay. Like I feel like I'm going to be able to just construct the card, and then maybe overnight it will dry, but you can still work with it. So I don't know. What a great idea. So fun. Okay, hold on now. You just hold it, mister. Beautiful. Okay, and then this is going to go on our Secret C card base. And what did I have? Did I have anything cut out? Oh, I think I wanted to use, I think I remember. I wanted to use that circle. It was certainly big enough. Where did it go? Oh, there they are. Okay, Circle of Season dies. So I wanted to bring that in. And did I have any brilliant idea? No, I think we were just going to use these sentiments. Cassie, it's okay. I thought there was somebody here. It's all right. God, you gotta be careful. I'll roll the chair right over him, I swear. Okay, let's see. I think I had used, what is this sentiment? Oh, wishing you love and happiness that lasts a lifetime. That is kind of like, unless I need a wedding card, I don't really make it because that's like not something I use all the time. I'm here for you always. Thank you for everything. Let's see what the thank you for everything looks. Oh, that could work. And of course, we're going to pull this out. So this kind of coordinates with the pattern from, well, definitely the pattern from this paper, but also the pattern on the Damask embossing folder. So they have just put it all together for us. Okay, that guy. And then this, thank you for everything. And then I think I want to put it on let's see. I'm trying to think if I want to emboss it. There's no really, I could use black, but I don't think I'm going to. We will put it onto the peach pie. Okay. We'll just go with that. And then let's try Timid Tiger on it. Okay. Let's see how that comes out. Now I could use peach pie as well, but let's just see a little more how this one is because it's a little more intense. Oh, I love it. It's between pumpkin pie and peach pie. Timid Tiger. That's very pretty. And then I want to do this in second generation, but I want to test it out. Oh, yes. Okay, see how that looks? That is very cool. Very cool. Okay, and then, ooh, it's kicking up out there, isn't it, Cassie? My goodness, Cassie, what's going on? Let's see. Ooh, we need a little bit more on the top. Okay, so just kind of created a cool background there. We're going to die cut this. Okay. Okay, where'd you go? All right, you're fine. You're fine, Pupper. Yes. Why don't you go lay in the big bed? Lay in the big bed. You're okay. Where's your brother? He's sleeping. Lazy bum. Lazy bum. Okay. You must be scared. If you want to come in here when I'm slicing and dicing, that's amazing. All right, that's really pretty. I like that. I love this circle. Don't miss out on these. This is like, they're always really good, but this set was like, hello. We're going to use that on the next card. Yes, we are. Debbie loves Timothyber. Gezi? Okay, I really can't speak today. Debbie, you are the one that won the llama pouch for sharing last week. Thank you so much for sharing. And I don't know if I still have your address. So if you'll private message me your address, I will put this in the mail to you. Thank you so much. And, thanks to everybody for sharing, as always. And I will try to find something else fun to give away soon. Deborah says, congrats, Debbie. It's another Debbie. From one Debbie to another. Congrats. Okay, now I put that away too soon. It was so pretty. I want to carry it onto the ends. What is that? Okay, sorry. Something sounded like it really went wackadoo out there. I hope it wasn't a tree branch. Oh, let's see how this is going to look. It might not carry over very well. Oh, no, that's kind of dorky. How about if we just run it up one side? Well, since I've messed that side up, let me check it out. No, I don't care for that. Okay. It never happened. Pretend it never happened. Okay, I think you went side. Yes, you won it, Debbie. It is sweet. Okay. Your little Stampin' Zoo memorabilia. See, our cardstock is such nice quality that you can play on one side and it doesn't bleed through onto the other. I love that. And then, as I said, we're going to keep that strip there, which was just going to sit in my packet of scraps anyway, let's be honest. And I'm going to burnish that down. And then this guy. You know what? I think I want some more ribbon. Oh, hello. I thought you left. Sorry, sir. You're okay. Nope. No luck. It's okay. I just don't want to roll over him. Roll out. And then he's there. Let me tie this. This is the faux linen ribbon. It comes in all of the new in colors. By the way, we're going to have a sale beginning on August 5th of 15% off of select in color products. They are the in colors 25 to 27. Is that right? Am I saying that right? As I said that, I was like, is that right? Okay, I'm going to talk about that on Sunday. But there's 15% off of a bunch of in colors, and it's not just the in colors. It's also designer series paper that includes it, embellishments. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you love this card so much. I'll send it in your little pouch. How about that? Okay, I may have put that side too short. I did. You know I don't like it too short. It irritates me. Okay, so anyway, this is beautiful ribbon. I love it. It looks like it would be stretchy, but it's not. It's very complex. She's a complex character, this Secret Sea faux linen ribbon. And I like her that way. She's very fun. Still my favorite in color. It is. Still my favorite. Okay, let's see. Did I get that tied anywhere decent, or is it going to go all crazy on me too? No, it's quite pretty. It's going to hug that circle, which is what I want. Oh, maybe not. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. It looks crazy. Okay, let me tie it from this way. Usually when I tie it, at least maybe this is the rule for everyone, but when I tie it from the opposite side, like, then the tails will face the other way. I don't know. Is that because I'm left-handed, or is that just because that's how it always works? I don't know. I need to take a class just on the physics of tying bows so I can explain that to you a little better. But in the meantime, we're good just the way we are. Okay. Snips. Where's my assistant? I need the snips. You're okay, Pinhead. It's all right. Mom's not going to let the house fly away. You kidding? They're like, we're going to stand next to Mom. She's the heaviest thing in the house. She won't fly away. Mom will grab us. Yes, I will, kids. I'll grab you. Don't you worry. Okay. This paper, I'm in love with this, like, shimmery, glimmery magic. Sherry Stockovich. Good idea. Oh, it's shaping up to be moody, right? But in a good way. Dramatic. Let's say that. This is a dramatic card. Yes. Love it. Let's just do this so that we know we are spanning that ribbon. And this is a really nice size. What's the diameter here? It's about 2¼ No. Yeah, 2¼ Very nice. I like that. So of course it'll go with, you could make different layers back behind it with our punches and those stylish shapes if you want. And then I am going to grab some, let's see, I'll show you the flower petals embellishments that come with this suite. I'll be honest, they're heavy. I'm not a huge fan. No, they're called pressed flower motifs. Right? Okay. So right there, 165215. And they're just kind of heavy. But, of course, they're like the perfect finish. But we're going to grab some Secret Sea because I'm just a different cat anyway. So I'm into the Secret Sea embellishments, all of them. I love them all. And there's that one that's, did these come off of, are these back in inventory? The In Color flat pearls. I feel like maybe they are, and I just wasn't paying really close attention. But they're spectacular. They're real and they're spectacular for you Seinfeld fans. Let's do this, and oh my Lanta. Gorgeous. You could have also used very easily those Timid Tiger. Oh my gosh. That's a beautiful combination as well. So keep that in mind. You don't have to use all the coordinating products. You can mix and match. Look at this. Oh my goodness. She's adorable. She's going to Debbie's house. I'm not going to ride in it, Debbie, so you can ride in it if you want to. Okay? Here, we better put another sticker on here. Debbie likes lots of dimensionals. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, I mean, come on. So simple, but not, because of this beautiful gallery paper. Gorgeous. And then still gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Okay, I like that. I like that one a lot. Very pretty. Because it's Secret Sea. Why wouldn't I? All right. In between the storm and our next card, I'm going to tell you all the zoo news. Okay? So you settle on back with your note, with your pen and paper, and get ready to write down all the important stuff that you must know about the zoo and Stampin' Up. Okay, first thing you need to know, every order you place that's $20 or more receives Stampin' Rewards in the form of 10% back to use on a future purchase. You can save all of those and use them all in one big purchase, or you can use them on your very next purchase, like I always do. Okay? They don't expire for a year, and you will always know the balance of your Stampin' Rewards when you log into your Stampin' Up account. They're in the upper right-hand corner, and so you've always got your, you're always in the know with how much you can save on that order. And thank you, Stampin' Up. We love Stampin' Rewards. They're fun. Everybody gets them. I mean, you know, I don't think anybody really places an order under $20 anymore. So good on you. Get those Stampin' Rewards. Okay. Oh, today's the last day of July. How'd that happen? This is your last day to earn admittance into July's Llama Lounge, an exclusive show once a month for my customers who place $30 or more in online purchases. The Llama Lounge is, as I said, an exclusive video that you get once a month when you qualify, and I teach you, or we talk about different techniques. Last month was the first month ever, and we talked all about different things you can do with re-inkers, and it was quite fun. So this month, I can't tell you what we're going to talk about, but it will be more about using your products to their full potential and using some, or, you know, pulling some fun techniques into the class, okay? You don't have to do anything special for that. You just have to be a Stampin' Zoo customer, and I thank you so much for that. Okay, this month's Zubilee kit is going to feature the Sunshine Vibes and the boho, what's it called? Boho bundle? No, boho vibes, I think. Anyway, the whole suite of products, as you see here. If you want to add the bundle to your order, I will pay the shipping and tax, and the cost will be only $43. In this class, it is an online class that gets shipped to you. You get supplies to make 5 cards and 1 project. And when I give you a project, if there is some sort of gifty that's supposed to be in it, then I include the gifty too. Like last month, we made a hand sanitizer holder, and everybody got the bottle of hand sanitizer, okay? As well as those gifts, we also get, if you are, what I want to say, you get a gift from me every 6 months with about $25 of product in it if you choose the subscription option and you are in the subscription for 6 consecutive months, then you get the gift. That was really a backwards way of telling you that, but just know that you get free things, okay? As I said, thank you, Kim. Boho Vibes, this month's featured suite. You will get about $25 of product, including the matte dots shown here, some linen thread, and as I said, 5 card kits and 1 project kit. Includes the envelopes, includes anything outside of the bundle that needs to be die cut. Does not include any stamped images because that's the fun part. That's for you to do. You will also receive a PDF tutorial with color photos as well as video tutorials for each card. Please sign up in the links below. You can choose to only sign up for 1 month, which does cost a little bit more, but gives you ultimate flexibility. Or as I said, if you want to try out the subscription, then go ahead with that. It's only $45 a month, And then, as I said, if you end up loving it and you participate for 6 consecutive months, you will get a goodie bag in that 6th month. And I love making the goodie bags. It's really fun for me. Okay, where are my local peeps at? I need some peeps to come to August Stamp Camp. It's coming up because today's the 31st, all right? It will be held on Saturday, August 9th, here at my house, 10 a.m. We make 4 cards using current Stampin' Up! Product, and the cost is $25 or free with a $30 order. You do not pay until the day of the class. However, I would like you to register ASAP so I know who's coming, right? So I can get excited. All right, here's a brand new event. I'm so excited. I've been working on it with Coiled, this local business, and we just hammered out the details. I think it was yesterday or the day before. So, Cards at Coiled, the first, let's hope, first of many, right? But the first event will be on Saturday, August 16th from 12 to 2 p.m. It's $45 and it includes a delicious glass of wine or a mimosa and your choice of a Stampin' Up! Kit from my, I'd say, medium to large inventory. I've got quite a few kits and I'll be adding more to them from the brand new offerings on August 5th. So it's a beautiful location, easy parking and all of that, easy to get to. And it would be just a nice time for you to get together with friends. So please register with a friend or two and come on down to Cards at Coiled. I think it's going to be a great time. I have a dog coughing in the background. That's our soundtrack here. It's old dog coughing. Cassie, are you okay? Okay, he's all right. Okay. Also a local event. It's going to be on Saturday, September 20th. It's a Super Saturday, everybody. It's from 10 to 5. It's going to be at the delicious, also, Smoky Mountain Pizza and Pasta. You can paper craft all day. Take a lunch break right there. And I am, well, as we speak, last night, I was planning which new products to use and exclusives too. But we will have games and prizes, giveaways and raffles, lots of laughs, and what happens at Super Saturday stays at Super Saturday. Please save your spot with a $25 deposit. That is will be applied to your registration or will be refunded. I'll give you more information on the event probably in the next 7 to 10 days after I have everything priced out and have finalized the classes. And I would love to have you come down there. It will be similar to my 2-day event that I have had in the past, I think 3 years. So if you've been to that, you might like Super Saturday. Oh, I'm so excited for Super Saturday. I'm excited for all that, actually. And so here we go with card number 3. Okay, this was the picture of the beautiful flowers coming in from the left and coming in from the right, correct? So I sliced it up again. This is going to be on the front of a basic white thick card base. Now I took a piece of Mossy Meadow and I added adhesive sheet to it. I also cut one of the Textured Notes dies for the insert. Yes, it's white as well. But I thought, again, we're going to do that trick where we bring in, this is the leftover piece of this, okay? We're going to bring that leftover strip in, probably on the outside, and then bring that. Oh, look at it. It screams class. I mean, Chanel would be dying for this. Okay, and then we're going to do a little bit of a spotlight technique. I've taken this just because I had soft sea foam out here. And so I am going to die cut. I'm going to use that circle again. Where'd that kooky thing go? We're going to use the circle and we're going to cut out. You could do this a couple of different ways. You could cut it. Uh-oh, my sound is cutting out. Am I here? Or no, if it's cutting out, it's because of this crazy weather. Okay, you let me know. Um, so you could cut it out of this piece that you're going to put on the front to save the paper. Just since I had this sitting here, I thought, well, I'm going to just cut it out of this piece. It's easier and it looks more finished from the back, but really it's not a big deal. Okay. So if you just have the single piece of designer series paper and you don't want to waste it, because I am going to kind of waste a little bit of it, just do that. You will not notice that much. Okay, I'm going to die cut this guy. Cassie, you're just fine. You're okay. You're all right. It's like I can't even hide under my tail because it's gone. No, it's not gone, but it's trimmed. Okay, stopped for a minute and then came back. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay, so that's going to go up there on dimensionals, okay? So the pattern will continue, but then there'll be, again, like this little popped up element. And then I want to bring in that beautiful hello. Haven't even used this yet. So I was like, I have to use these beautiful dies. They have a strawberry that coordinates with this month's paper pumpkin, right? And then they have an acorn and leaves, which are going to coordinate with future kits. I think September. But, okay. It was also trash day, so what I thought I heard thunder, but that could have been somebody's trash can rolling around. Cassie, you okay, bud? You're okay, bud. Oh, okay. You know what? I want to do our little trick. And this, I want to do our trick with the glycerin on this paper. And I thought it'd be easier than after I die cut it because that's going to be really delicate. Where'd that stuff go? I think I just keep using it all. Oh, it's probably, a lot of it's probably in the brush, loaded in the brush. But just in case you're coming in late, we are mixing glycerin with Wink of Stella, okay, and then mixing it up and putting it direct to paper. So we put it on designer series paper. Now we're going to put it on cardstock. This will probably definitely darken it up. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty though. You can see that, yes? It looks like a lot, but I don't know. Maybe I'm putting too much on. I don't know. Okay, anyway, that will definitely, we're just going to go ahead and die cut it because we're kind of just, testing this out, seeing how we like it, seeing how it works. I don't know. This is a trick, not my trick. It's from Sherry Stokovich. So, why don't you go lay down in the big bed? Go hide in there in the laundry. Go hide in the fresh laundry. Yes. Goodness, Pipsqueak. He says, Auntie M. Something's going on out here. Yeah. Okay. My patio furniture's still out there, so that's a good sign. Right. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Okay. Very pretty. Okay, so you could definitely die cut that and then bring this in, but you have risk of tearing it a lot easier that way, I think. Don't you think? All right. Let's get this guy put down. What's everybody? Am I getting the new squirrel punch? I don't know. It's not going to be on my first order. Are you in love with it? Tell me. And what's everyone doing this weekend? You know, I will be with you here on Sunday afternoon, but that's a long ways away. So, what am I doing? I feel like I have something going on Saturday. I don't know. But I might try to see some friends, or I might try to just keep cranking out Stampin' Up! Creations. So addicting, isn't it? But I am going to do my yard work tomorrow. Okay, oops. I'm going to take this guy. I want to put the prettiest, make sure that the prettiest piece is up here. And I'm going to do this. I used, I think, the second largest textured notes die, which is not 3 3/4, which I usually use. It's only 3 1/4, probably by 4 3/4. So anyway, it's a little smaller is my point. And so you are going to see a little bit more of that paper in here. And it just finishes it off. You do not need to put, I am very big on inserts. Yes, I am. But I don't always put a basic white insert into a basic white card. But I wanted to use our little strips of loveliness. That's what they're called, strips of loveliness. Okay. And look at that. I mean, look at us. We are fancy. Okay. Then I'm going to glue this too. I cut this out because, again, I'm going to put it up on dimensionals. And so I wanted to have a little bit of support, not just the DSP. I can't even tell you right now. Well, I'm not going to talk about, the holiday catalog in specifics. But rest assured, it's going to be really tough to choose. That's why I don't have everything chosen yet for class. But if class were like 5 days, then maybe we could do everything that I would like to do. But, nobody wants to spend 5 nonstop days with me. I can't believe it. I try and talk them into it. They just keep saying no. We must be getting some lightning. Can you guys hear me now? I think you would have told me by now. Okay, so see this little pattern? It's right here, okay? And then this is right here. And so that's kind of, in fact, if you lift this up a little bit, I think you get the best. I'm looking at this guy. I'm looking at those petals down here. So pretty. Okay, so as I said, it's a little thing, but it just looks a little bit more finished if you do cut this out of a separate piece of DSP. And if you're like me, you bought 2 packs anyway, so you have plenty, all right? And then where is the perfect place to put the hello? Could go right down there. I like that. And then let's see. Well, I'm so happy that I finally got this paper out and just said, like, cut it, okay? Now, who is going to be brave and just cut it like I did? Come on, raise your hands. Give me a, give me a thumbs up. If you have the beautiful gallery paper and you're going to chop into it. Hello. That's all we're going to put on this one. I'm trying to think, though. Does it need anything extra? It's too big to go on the circle, or I might do that too. But, well, I don't know. It's kind of not too, you think the bottom. Is that too much right there? Yeah, I think it's probably, you can see it better right here. You guys decide, circle or bottom. It's a weird comment. Oh, Kim's baby brother's coming over. Okay, well, that's nice. Too funny. Kim, I hope you have a good time, and I hope that you have some time to relax as well. Now, I know I said these are super heavy, right? But they are kind of showy. I'm almost tempted to just use basic rhinestones. Am I crazy? I mean, oh, well, then we have these too, though. Those are gorgeous, aren't they? The Mossy Meadow low profile sparkle dots. Okay, tuck myself into that. That's why basic rhinestones last a really long time. Bottom, 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 bottom. Okay, thank you. Well, wow. It was a home run on that. That was easy. Okay, so we love adhesive sheet. We just make our own little sticker. And sometimes I put it on with my tweezers because then I can see a little bit more where I'm laying it down. Oh, we'll just go ahead and put it in the center. Or here. Guys, I like it off to the side a little bit. I think because that circle is not right in the center. Okay. And so once you place that down, you can pick it right back up for a little bit, but as I'm like burnishing it, it's going to be solid now. Okay, and then these are gorgeous. What suite are these in? Oh, Painterly Pears. Oh, yes. Oh, delicious Painterly Pears. So gorgeous. And so let's grab a couple of these. And let's put one up here. And let's put two down here. And one more. No, I'll stop. I'll stop at 5. How about that? Oh, it's so pretty though. I love it. And you've got this. And then, I mean, this is a great card for that all occasion card. Friend, mother, aunt, sister, cousin you haven't talked to in a while. And then like, send them this hello card. I hope you make this. Hope you make this. And I hope you make this. And I hope you make this. And I hope you make that glimmery stuff. And then, so here's the last card that we're not making together because I didn't have time to make all the cards, but here's the last card. What do you think? So this is Scrappy Strip. This is the Scrappy Strip technique, which Bruno Bertucci made up, and I love it. This is that beautiful vase of flowers on the paper. And again, I had a heck of a time figuring out early on, how would I use this? And then again, I thought, chop it up. Do your favorite technique. This is my favorite technique. You do have to keep the strips in order. All right. And then start in the middle-ish, and then work out. And I don't even know if this ended up being exactly like a normal measurement. Let's see. It's sort of 5. It's 3 and, yeah, it's 3 3/4 by 5. It has a vanilla matte as well. Oh, thanks, Lori. I brought that beige ribbon in again, but it worked great. Embossed the sentiment, and again, this little die cut came from the More Messages. And then, do you know what that is? It's just the scraps from when I trimmed the exterior. So in Scrappy Strip, which I've done a million times so with you guys. So you trim the outsides. This was the outside. And as it was sitting there, I thought, that fits in with this card. And we have decorated the insides of all of these cards. So that one got something really wacky. I don't think anybody will guess what that's from. Okay? I mean, you guys know, but it's our secret. So anyway, there are my 4 beautiful gallery cards for tonight. I hope you enjoy those. And most importantly, I hope they spark inspiration for you so you use your own beautiful gallery paper as well as all the other products I used. You can find them all over at thestampingsoo.com. Okay, until Sunday at 4 p.m., I wish you all lots of crafting time and take care of yourselves, okay? Everybody needs a little rest and relaxation. All right? And I'm going to go and make sure the patio furniture doesn't fly away. All right, everybody, have a good night.